looks like I can't start yet. Our AV team isn't ready. Oh, now I got the thumbs up. Woo! All right, so we can get started. How's everybody doing? All right. How many of you have seen me walk by that bright blue light and get blinded every time? Yeah, every time. So I'm just going to make a few quick general announcements. I'm sure if you've been in my panel rooms before, you've heard me making them. So first, we're going to start off with cameras. If you could just turn off the flashes, no flash photography. However, I've heard from back there that flashing is okay, but I think they're talking about the other kind of flashing. Don't ask me. Second, we do have a microphone here in the middle. So if you guys have questions, if they give you a chance to ask questions, we would like to have you go up there and just ask away. Next, cell phones. If you could just put them on vibrate or mute or something like that. And if you get a phone call, if you could just take it out in the hallway, that'd be great. Just be wary of the Patrick Stewart line. Apparently, it's wrapped all the way around into these two panels here. And then lastly, we're doing FlipON.TV right now. That's live streaming. So every panel, including the Patrick Stewart one, is being taped and live streaming right now. So if you get a chance, get on that. So I'm going to get off stage so that Steven here can start doing introductions. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll keep this short and sweet. Please give it up for Rikki Simons, the voice of Gurr, and Richard Horevitz, the voice of Zim.
FlipON.TV. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Invader Zim panel. How you doing today? Look, there's our friend, Rikki. She drinks, and that's Ben. So, thanks for coming out. It was great seeing you all. Goodbye.
There's a whole bowl of candy, though.
Speak, Rikki, speak.
I had to finish the candy.
So, we're gonna do this as a Q&A type thing. Are you guys up for that? Good, so we'll ask you questions. You answer. So, what's your favorite episode? What's your favorite episode I do? What's my favorite episode? What's your favorite color? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who is it?
He keeps pointing to a lady.
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm not gonna, that's
Who's
fine.
got questions?
If that's the way your family works.
Yeah. Any questions? Or shall we just stick?
Yeah, ask us questions.
Look,
'cause we love
someone
you.
approaches.
I actually don't love
Look,
you.
a rider approaches. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look, someone's lining
Ah.
up. Oh, Julie. Okay, ready?
Hello.
How many questions do you have?
One.
All right.
I was just wondering if you have any advice for aspiring voice actors.
Yes.
Wait for a whole busload of voice actors to go off a cliff.
Can I just plan that, or is that illegal? That's illegal. I won't do that. Okay,
No.
that's mean.
It's legal in California.
Sweet. Everything's legal in California.
That's actually Washington.
All right. I've noticed. I didn't even have to bail you out last night.
It was great.
Tried to slip me a roofie, Rikki. Aspiring voice actor. Start with theater lessons, acting lessons, improv lessons, and then when you want to go into the voiceover side of things, which is the third thing, don't
Then
start.
drug running.
And what?
Then drug running.
Then drug running.
That's after. Before? Next.
You said it was drug running, human trafficking,
Yeah.
and then Amway salesman,
Yeah. No.
which is all the same. It is. Think about it. So then, yeah. Then look online for like people who teach voiceover via Skype. I know that in Vancouver there's a lot of voiceover things going on. You guys ever heard of that place, Vancouver, eh?
Yes. That's where I'm from.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I got this one for Zim personally.
Yes!
Yes, by the way, did you ever finish your 2 weeks at with Sizzlor, or did he finally...
Sizzlor. Hello, Sizzlor. Yes, I finished.
Then why do I see wanted posted for you all over the internet?
I don't know, Ricky, why is that?
There's like candy.
Ricky, stop picking candy.
There's candy shards on the table. It's not even from me.
That is your
Grr,
shards.
focus.
That is your shards. All
He was
over
here
the table.
before.
Who was he? The candy
I
man.
bet Will Wheaton was here.
Like why? Because he shards candy?
He whittles.
Easy, Ricky, easy. Focus! I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know the Sizzler you speak of. He walks away. Humiliated. Victory for me!
Sup?
Hello.
Yeah.
What is this, sup? It is 2013. We don't say sup
Yeah,
anymore.
we don't stop anymore. We say
Well, it's when you look up and then you put an S in front of it. Like you have an S on the up. Sup?
I love the audible sigh from the audience.
Anyway.
Nice try!
I remember watching like way back then on like behind the scenes of Invader Zim.
Way back when
Yeah.
Ricky was only 12.
1472.
1472.
And they said like for the audition process, they picked the people who could scream the best.
That's a lie!
So I guess you answered my question. Was that true?
No, because if really the person that they showed that said that wasn't the one who even originally cast Invader Zim. She lied! Don't you think by saying that we hired the people that screamed the longest and loudest is a little offensive to the actors that do the job?
No?
Oh, yeah. Yes, that's right. That was her. That's how we got the part. We screamed.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Not
What was
helping.
that?
I haven't been this nervous since I met Patrick Stewart.
Ricky!
Ate a lot of camisole.
You eat camisole? Like when someone's wearing one?
That doesn't seem healthy.
You eat camisole? The lace doesn't give you irritable bowel syndrome?
I don't know.
You're having irritable bowel syndrome right now, aren't you?
I'll work it out.
Ah, that's- Hello, Seattle!
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Hey, look, there's Tabitha. Yes, you have a question? Go.
Well,
Don't laugh. Start. We don't
You have to
all
start
day.
over every
It's
time
not-
you laugh.
Every time you laugh, start over.
helping.
Start
Okay,
over.
go.
Start over.
Ready?
Start. Go.
We're
Start.
leaving on a plane in an hour.
Start over.
What?
Start over.
What?
Okay.
What?
Start over.
Speak!
Okay. I doodled these with.
What?
Do you want me to ask my question or not?
Next.
You don't get these. You don't get these then. I doodled these for you.
I want them. What are they? I don't know what they are. What they are. What do I want them though?
You
Give
want it?
to girl. You doodled those?
Yeah, give them to me. Give them to me.
Ooh.
Give them to me.
Oh, thank you.
It's very nice. Look, it's
Made for you with human feces? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, she.
It's
yes,
not hers.
that's not- Oh, not my human feces. Nice. That's perfect because look what this one says. I didn't even realize that. My business is done. Genius. Yes. Yes. Hello. Hello.
I just want to say the.
I said hello.
Hello. I would like to say that Invader Zim is one of my favorite shows, and I almost wore my Gur hoodie today, but I forgot it at home.
Okay, go ahead, say it.
I almost wore my gun.
I almost wore my Gur hoodie today, but I forgot it at home.
Okay.
America loves.
All right, well, go get it. We'll wait.
Every show.
That'll be best. That'll be best. 6 hours.
Every show needs a plushie, and he is it.
And my question is, what was your favorite episode to record?
Waffles.
Rise of the Zit Boy. Planet Jackers.
Hello, Mighty Zim. May I speak to you?
No.
Thank you.
I'm sorry we're so below you in your.
You are below us. You're on a platform.
I was wondering.
Walk of Doom. I like that one too.
I was wondering if you would go on a little rant.
Career
of
Day
Zim.
is really good. I like that one.
I like the Angry Beavers.
All right, what was your question? As we scared her from the mic.
You're so awesome.
Yes, yes, I am.
I was wondering if you two would do the Doomy song together.
Oh, no.
Please, Zim. Oh, great and powerful Zim, who will distinguish all human beings. And then Gur.
Six months later. Girl, would you please stop singing that song? I'm drooling.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello again. I was wondering if either of you have ever used or find the need for a vocal coach because of the tremendous amount of strain that your voices go under during
Only for
recording.
their flesh.
Yeah.
They tried to when I first started doing it, and then they gave up.
No. I just drink a lot of water.
Okay. It's just a natural.
But, when I
talent.
was doing Zim, when I first started doing Zim, I was also doing Billy and Mandy, and oftentimes they would put the sessions on the same day, so I would go from to and it was just like really hard on my vocal cords, as is this whole weekend, as you can hear. Really, what was hard for my vocal cords this weekend was the Star Wars panel. That was fun. But no, I took vocal training in my early years, but it didn't work.
What was the goal of the vocal training then?
Hey!
What was the goal of the vocal training then if it didn't work?
To take my money.
Well, then it worked.
It worked.
Then it worked.
They reached their goal.
Thank you.
I have no answers to these questions. I just have
Only more
love
questions for your questions.
for me. Hello!
Hello. I was curious if you had any inside access to any foreseeable plans for Invader Zim. Any stuff coming up in the future?
What? I don't. What? What? What?
Do
No.
we have
What?
any plans
I guess the
access?
question is,
The answer is we would love to do more episodes, but
Oh, you mean like more?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice.
But we have no say in the matter other than, yes, we'll do it, please.
Okay.
And begging.
Yes. He begs me, and I keep telling him it's not going to help. Stop begging me.
We should like just stand outside their windows.
Yeah.
Make more of this show.
Give me. Give me. Give me. Give me.
It'd be great if all of Nickelodeon had to file a restraining order.
It just seems kind of crazy because it seems like you have a large enough fan base, I would think. Every one of my friends has seen it. Maybe it's just my friends, but I mean, every one of my friends have seen it. I can't see how
Has two
they haven't
friends.
continued it.
He's got two friends, and one of them is deaf, blind, and mute. That doesn't bode well for us. His name is Tommy. He sure plays a mean pinball. Right?
This is a short mic. You people are very short. I've noticed.
Who's
that.
Mike?
This.
Oh, sorry, Mike, if you're short.
All of these people are short. That's just...
Yay, my people! Raise your hand if you're short. All right, see? I didn't say short on attention. Just I said short. Yes.
If you could end Invader Zim like with a finale, like a 1 hour special, how would you end it personally?
With $1 million to me.
Oh, it'd be good to write that in the script.
Yeah.
They have to do it.
They have to do. They have to pay me $1 million. It's like I'm so cheap. Even $1 million. How long is that gonna last me? It's like that'll get me through a week. Of course, with your drug habit, that might take 3 days. Yeah, how's that candy? Might be 1, 2.
We got a pineapple.
Oh, I like pineapple.
So I assume just an hour full of candy. Sweet.
You started to unwrap that when you finish it. You started to unwrap it.
What's your question? Forgot, didn't you? Welcome to our world.
But yeah, if you could have ended Invader Zim, how would you have ended it yourself? Or outside of $1 million.
There is an ending that Jonan did in a comic that I colored for him, where they fly into space on bunnies. I thought it was pretty good.
If I could end it, I would get Dib. And then Gur and I would live happily ever after. Want to hear my Dib impersonation?
Yes.
Not this time, Zim!
Thank you.
He's like, that was the stupidest answer. I'm leaving the mic. I'm leaving the room now. He's leaving the room now. Look, you pissed him off, Rikki. He's leaving. Wow. Oh no, he's going back to his seat. All right. Sorry. I love you, golden robot arm. Okay.
So I've heard the rumors that after a season or two on Billy and Mandy, they realized that there was no need to write dialogue for Billy. It would just say, Billy says blank, and they would just kind of let you do what you wanted to do.
It wasn't, it wasn't just those scripts. Invader Zim scripts quickly became, I would get them and I would read them and I would turn them and go, oh boy. Line 1, ah! Line 2, ah! Line 3, grrr! Then I'd get the Billy scripts and they'd be like, you know what? I was very lucky that I worked with creators that allowed me to be Rikki.
Or they were just lazy and realized you would do the writing for them improv style. So.
No, I would love to say that, but it's not true. The people I've worked with, like Maxwell Adams and Jonah Vasquez and Mitch Shower on Angry Beavers, they all were like very. I mean, I think they understood that I am crazy, and instead of like angering me, they just said, "Just don't talk to him."
So did you have a similar experience on Psychonauts then?
No.
Or was that very scripted?
Very scripted.
Okay.
And all of them are actually very scripted. They're very scripted. But everything I did was scripted, but a lot of the stuff I was allowed to go off on my
As
own
they became more
tangents.
comfortable with
Right.
you.
Like there's like one of the things
He was allowed to act.
Yes, that's what we call it, acting.
Acting out.
Some call it masturbatory. Things like when people would come to the door and because I was in a separate booth and they'd be like, "Hi, I'm," and I'm like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "Who are you?" Because I would just keep going. Who are you? Remember those days?
Good days.
Those were good days.
Yeah, I still think about them.
But on Psychonauts, you're like Glenn Close in Fatal Attraction. Just, why don't they call him?
They all remember that movie.
You're like Betty Davis and Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. They remember that one? They're like Charlie Chaplin in the Psychonauts. Tim Schafer was a fan of Invader Zim.
Yeah.
Really big fan. In fact, one of the days that we recorded, we actually went to Hot Topic about Invader Zim stuff that I could sign.
Oh.
And I'm very lucky that even on the video games, which is unusual, they let me improvise my lines as I would say them. Like Skylanders, I do Skylanders. Chaos gets to do his own things. Sometimes he'll say like, "Could you pull it back?" And I'm like, "What? Pull this back!" But I've been very fortunate.
Do the rest of the actors and actresses you work with
They
have
hate
kind
me.
of a problem with that?
Pull this back! I've been very fortunate. Don't ever do that again. I'm fucking knocking you out. Understand what I'm saying to you? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like drink. Make it look like you're drinking. Bitch. He's got candy. Yeah, no, other than him, they all loved me.
Thank you.
All right, two things. First off,
Start with the second one, then.
That's the question.
I like your goggles.
Oh, thank you.
Are they steampunk?
Yes.
Awesome.
No, I love a mask.
Thanks for
over
the
there.
question. Next.
No, of course.
Thank you.
So, ever since I first saw the first. All right, two things. Okay.
Start with the second.
Ever since I was little, I've always been really tall. So as soon as I saw the first episode of
Ever
that,
since I was born, I've always been really short.
exactly my point. I'd be better than you.
Better?
The tallest.
Oh, look, well, how quickly they turned on you, didn't they? Very good, collective. Very good.
Now eat him.
Better?
The tallest.
Oh, yeah, eat him. For 20 Very
good, My question is,
Fine.
Now eat
now,
him.
unless you've been just putting on the voice the whole time, the Zim voice must be close to yours. Now, is there a word or a phrase or whatever that you would say before actually saying your line to get into character?
Well, what I would say is, I am Gurr! And, no. You know, Tara Strong said it best. These characters kind of live in our heads, and so it's easy for us to, what was Tavisha? She said it's frightening. There's this drunk pirate that is against the wall over here. You know, that's Ricky's lovely
Someone
wife.
throw my wife out.
Say hi, Tavisha. Yay!
Anybody need a wife?
Yeah. But they all kind of like live in our heads. So like when we go to do them, they're already kind of living. So we say them. But there are hooks. Like for Zim, it's I am Zim and Grr. Those are two hooks.
Anybody need a wife?
You okay? Did you just burp? He's sick on candy. Enough. But for Billy, it was. A lot of my things are laughs. You okay? Laughs take me into my characters. So, like, Zim was always, but every one of them has this sound in them, and listen very closely.
That's the Horevitz honk.
That's called the Horevitz honk.
Thank you.
So laughs.
All right.
What was the second question? You had two.
I had two things. My first is, I'm taller than you.
Oh, that's not really a thing.
That's a statement.
That's a statement.
Okay,
That's
I had
the
That's
one.
not a thing. But thank you. Thank you. What was the second question?
What is your
What?
favorite?
You had two. Stop laughing!
What is your
Stop laughing!
no?
Told you.
You said no.
Get out.
You get out. Laughing!
What is your favorite waffle topping?
Hey.
What is your What is your favorite waffle topping?
Oh, topping. I thought you said topic.
Flesh. I like flesh and butter.
Black pudding
Black pudding.
from the Dungeons and Dragons.
I like
What is
Oh, top despair.
despair's good.
Black pudding.
I think I just answered your question.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Hello.
It's too tall for her.
Unfortunately.
Do not laugh.
The tiny mic.
Hey.
It's Magic Mike.
Okay. In one episode, you guys said that Grr gets the moon.
Hello.
What moon would it be? Because there's more than one moon in the universe.
The one in his pants. It would be his butt moon.
Gur doesn't have a butt.
Okay.
Sure he does.
Gur is buttless.
In one episode,
When
you
he's
guys
asleep.
said that Grr.
What was the question? What was
Not
the,
when he's asleep.
What was the question?
What moon would you have? It would
Because
be
there's like more than one in the universe.
Well, but I don't understand.
Like there, like Earth,
I didn't
moon.
hear it. Start from the beginning because I wasn't listening. Buttless.
Okay. In one episode, you guys said Grr gets the moon. What moon? Because there's
Gur
per
gets the-
planet.
Oh, Gur gets the moon.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that was Tack. He gets the moon.
Yeah.
That's his gift.
Yeah.
He's already promised him the moon.
Yeah, but which
established
moon? Which? Yeah.
The Earth's moon is called, well,
Yeah,
the moon.
it's the moon.
Or Luna.
I
He
know
could
what
have
the
said
moon
he
is.
gets Luna, but that would make him an astronomer, and he's not.
No, but which moon? Because there's different
That's
planets.
his gift. He's already promised him the moon. Are you talking about the discovery of several small, like, moonoids?
What?
Grr has humanoids.
Luna.
Or hemorrhoids.
I know Phil Plate, the astronomer, so I could text him if you want, if you have a question about astronomy.
He gets our moon.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And by the way,
I would assume it was our moon because it's, he's on Earth when he says it.
Grr has humanoids.
by the way, why isn't there an almighty smallest?
Because
I know
Phil Plate, the astronomer, so I can text him. That's what's his name?
He gets our moon.
Scooge.
Yes.
Scooge? Scooge was never much of an invader.
Yeah, see? It would make him insignificant. They don't like smallness. I'm sorry.
The man in 119 takes his tea all alone.
Is that Tiffany?
I do that, did you? That's because I love Natalie Merchant. And I imagine she's like very hairy, so I call her Sasquatch Natalie Merchant. And she plays her armpit. The man in 119 takes his tea. This is how she strings her guitar.
She always has floss.
Oh!
Wow. Anyway, I saw both the Star Wars panels.
No, you didn't.
How do you know?
Because I know you're lying.
Yeah, we know you were at home.
We know you were at home.
Yeah.
Your friends told you about it.
Yeah.
And now you're pretending that you
Yeah.
saw them.
Yeah. You're watching.
Okay, go ahead, ask.
Do you have a favorite particular scene that you read that you thought was maybe the funniest?
Yeah, we know. Well, my favorite was just.
Or do
Winnie
you
the-
remember
I
the-
liked Winnie the Pooh as Darth Vader.
I liked the one that Kevin and I did. I think it was Leia and he was Rocky, and I was Zim. Was I Zim on that one? I think I was Zim on that one.
Yeah.
I like the Zim ones the most, and some Daggett ones.
I think the Zim ones were my favorite.
Yeah, thank you.
And Winnie the Pooh's Darth Vader.
Oh, Baba.
Thank you.
What? I don't understand why he eats honey. Where does it go?
What?
He's made of fluff.
I
Where
know
does
you
the honey
always
go?
go
Is he
this
full?
place.
Is he
He's
just?
stuffed.
Is he just full of rancid
He's
honey?
got a rumbly. How does he?
He's got a rumbly tummy because he's full of rancid
He's got
honey.
a rumbly in his tumbler.
He doesn't have a fluffy butthole.
Oh, Bob. And I've seen you look for it many times.
I have. Is he just full of?
I'm just proving it
I mean,
again.
did Christopher Robin just fill him with organs so that he could
That's
process?
one of my other favorite ones.
He could process the honey. I have insomnia. I have.
No, it's daytime. You're not supposed to be asleep. It's not insomnia.
Oh, I thought I was dreaming this again. He could process.
Well,
He could process the honey.
I just love the show because, like,
No, it's daytime. You're not supposed to be asleep.
okay, so,
The man in 119 takes his tea all alone.
What is that? What is
okay,
It's Verdi Cries by the 10,000 Meanings.
Oh,
Or
I
9,000
didn't like them. I didn't
The
like them.
man in 119 takes his tea. The man in
They were shouty. I like shouty bands.
Sunday. We all rise to wireless Verdi Cries.
I didn't like them.
The goth dance?
Hey, yeah, but no, it's not. No, it's
Yeah.
never
Oh,
done.
hi.
okay, so, I really love the show because, like,
Thank you.
if-
Next. Oh, yes.
because if my parents are talking about politics in the room, that can, like, easily make them leave. And,
So basically, you were telling us you love our show because your parents hate us?
No, but like my parents are extremely annoying when they're like sitting in there talking
Yes,
about
yes,
politics.
they are. Yes,
Yeah. All right. So my question is, where did Gur's obsession with tacos come from?
Jonah Vasquez, you wrote it.
No, but like my parents are extremely annoying when they're like sitting in there talking about politics. Yeah. All right.
You
so
know we're
my
not really
question
into
is,
suits, right?
Yeah. Tacos come from.
You have to check every now and then. I don't know.
That's where it came from. He likes tacos. He's always
Tacos and
he's
Coca-Cola.
constantly rubbing them all over his body.
So, how did you like to be a baloney at the time?
Huh?
Sam? How did you like to be a baloney?
Oh, I love Balonius Maximus. Subject is Subject. That's Jonan. Subject is baloney.
Constantly rubbing them all.
That's Jonan did that voice, right?
And he's the house computer.
He's the house computer.
Oh, fuck.
I love baloney.
That's why it sounds so angry.
You know what I like to do? I like to take those Kraft individually wrapped fake cheese slices, wrap them up in bologna,
Ooh.
and then feed them to Rikki.
That's why it sounds so angry.
Do you want me to come out there and fix that?
The man in 119 takes his tea all alone. Sundays we all rise to wireless Verdi cries. I'm hearing opera through the walls of Aida. Yes.
And for GER, did we ever figure out what GER stand for yet?
I think gonorrhea.
I can attest to that.
All right, cool, thanks.
You're welcome.
Penicillin's good.
So my question was for Rikki, when he did GER's voice, was that actually your voice, or did they have to like speed it up?
I think they
Make
pitch it
more
up.
pitched?
That's the only thing they do, though. They didn't do like anything schmancy in it. So I go, why is his head so big? And then, no.
Now answer the question.
Why is his head so big? It's wrong. No.
Wrong or Now answer the question.
What?
So they didn't. Did they change your voice?
They just
or was
pitch it
really
up.
that
They
high-
go, so I go, why is his head so big? And then they pitched it up.
I didn't think it
I
was.
was a turkey all along. Me.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
If Invader Zim.
Oh, I get it out. So I go, why is his head so big? And then I was a turkey all along. Me. Like it? That's stabbing the baby.
Stabbing the baby.
If Invader Zim was never a TV show on Nickelodeon, do you
It
think
was.
Zim would cuss?
Zim does not cuss. Zim needs no cussing.
He says filth.
Well, he's pretty angry all the time.
Yes.
He-
The
when he-
genius is that he comes up with his own
When he says
words.
filth, he's
Do you think he'd cuss at Dib?
Dib. No, he would just pee-pee on him. Dib would like that. What? Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah, good question. Oh, look who's back.
Yeah, I wanted to say I'm sorry.
Is this the Teen Titans?
Oh, you are awesome.
Yes, I am.
Are you gonna team him up with Slade? Because then I'd be scared.
I do
Anyway,
not this of this slave you speak of.
good. I was wanting to say I'm sorry. I switch your TV to the Angry Monkey Show constantly.
You're welcome.
I wanted to say I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, you are awesome.
What are you doing?
Are you gonna team him up with
Yes.
Slade?
This is called obsessive compulsive behavior. First the candy,
I'm
then
lining.
lining up the
Sorry, I
FlipON
switched your
TV.
TV to the Angry Monkey Show.
Is there a medic in this house? Why don't we just wait for you to finish?
I'm almost done. No, continue.
Okay.
And I also put tons of biscuits in your refrigerator and waffles.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
I also went down where your secret lair is, so I know everything you've been doing now.
Okay, that's a show.
I was hoping you would do the voice.
How did you get down to my secret lair?
Also, never mind that.
Yeah, see, you'd have to go down the toilet. Did you go down my toilet?
No.
Did you go down my toilet? Did you go down my toilet?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Zim.
God, stop, Rikki. Did you go down my toilet? Please forgive my. we just wrap those all back up and put them back in there. So when they eat them, they think there's more candy in there.
I'm not malicious.
No, you're a Virgo. Hello, sir.
Isn't it true that you did Alpha from Power Rangers?
Aye, Zordon, the Power Rangers are in trouble. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Billy. Hey, Kimberly, nice boobs.
Isn't this my favorite episode?
Yeah, you should have seen the Megazord.
Hi.
Hi!
I was wondering if they ever explained the room with the moose.
What don't you get? It's a room with a moose.
Pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Have you ever been near a moose?
What's to explain?
Put one in a room.
He says what it is. It's a room with a moose.
All right.
Is that dumb?
Yeah.
Dumb like a moose. Dumb like a moose.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
I was wondering if I could get you guys to sing Happy Birthday to me.
Oh,
Is it your birthday?
It's in July.
No.
That's just
Okay.
cheating.
Okay.
That's just really all about you.
Thank you.
Isn't it? It's just.
Always about you.
It's always about you.
No?
Oh, look at
You
me,
guys
I'm
are wonderful.
Thanks, we are. Happy birthday. Let's wrap it back up.
That's just cheating.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
I heard a rumor that the reason that Invader Zim was canceled was because Dib's
You guys are
sister
wonderful.
was too scary. Is that true?
No.
No. Okay. I didn't think so.
In fact, she wasn't scary enough.
Hi, I guess I was wondering throughout the process
too
of you
hot.
guys going through all these panels and doing them so many times, and this, I don't know, like, this has been really painful, and I can only imagine for you, like...
This has been painful?
This has been extremely...
you?
For me, just sitting here.
Are we
Like,
bothering
I'm... Not... And so I guess,
guess
like...
we're bothering
I
her.
No. I guess for me, like, how did you guys... Like, you guys do really well. Like, you manhandle us.
Yes.
Like...
Yes, we do.
So,
And you
at what
like it.
point... At what
You're
point
part
did
of the
you
collective.
decide that that was the method you were going to take? Because, like, coming up and people answering questions, like, that is painful.
Well, I find a lot of these panels to be redundant. Not ours, but anyone that you go to. And, you know, I could sit here and we could answer every single question in one time, okay?
At what point did you decide that that was the method?
My favorite character was all of them. My favorite episode was Rise the Zit Boy.
Blue, green, yellow, pink.
And Jonah Vasquez is great.
No.
And then that's mostly all the
No,
questions.
that's wrong.
That's
That
not
was the wrong
fun,
one.
right?
No.
I mean, that you know those answers already.
No.
So when you come to these panels, it's more fun to just abuse you. For us. Are you still in pain? Oh.
We're like Gladriel, look upon us in despair.
This one's for Richard.
Yes.
What voice did you do in Mulan?
In Mulan?
Yes.
This one. Mulan! Who is this Mulan? Gosh, that was a long time ago. I did a lot of voices. I did what's called ADR, so I just voiced like incidental characters. I don't remember which ones. Like I know, like on what's that one with Mulan? You know. Who is this Mulan? Warner Brothers. I played the Paperboy, the guy where you go inside the body. Osmosis Jones, thank you. Osmosis Jones, I was the paper guy selling papers outside the movie theater. Why was I selling papers outside the movie theater? But you know what I just did finish work on? You know what I did just finish work on? You know what I just finished work on?
Your biceps?
My biceps. Is there a vet? Is there a vet? Is there a vet in the room? You are a vet? No, 5 minutes? I need a vet because these puppies are sick.
One more quick question.
I just finished Up on Poppy Hill, which is a Miyazaki film. I was also in Pompoko, Miyazaki. I also did another Miyazaki. I did just Spirited Away, but I did. Gosh, what was it? There's just so
One more quick question.
No, I don't remember what it was called. But you know it. I promise you do. Yes.
What led you guys to voice acting? I mean,
A car.
I mean, you had like everything to choose from as a kid. What led you to it?
I didn't start out to be a voice actor. I was a kid actor, so I did a lot of TV commercials and television shows. I did Different Strokes, Head of the Class, a lot of those early kind of nerdy parts, just stretch. And then in the 80s, I did a lot of teen films.
I mean,
I
you
did a
had
movie
like
called Summer
everything
School
to choose
with Mark
from
Harmon
as a
and
kid.
Kirstie
What
Alley.
led you to it?
I did another one called How I Got Into College with Corey Parker and Anthony Edwards. And then from there, someone said, "Hey, ever think about voiceover?" I said, "No." And so they said, "Oh, meet my voiceover channel." I went, "Okay." And they said, "Oh, make a voiceover demo." I went, "Okay." And then animation took off, and I went, "Okay." That's how I got in.
All right. Well, thanks, man.
Yeah. From there, this is my international sign for Rock On. I wrote this over. Copywritten.
Hey, first of all, I just really want to thank you for being on Invader Zim in the first place.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's one
for
of my
watching.
it was one of my favorite shows growing up, as well as Billy and Mandy and Psychonauts was awesome. And Angry Beavers. I watched all those. I'm fully aware that this is probably an annoying question, but I always wondered, and there doesn't seem to be an answer on the internet. One of my favorite shows. Yes. It's okay. Yes. Yes. Psychonauts was awesome. Is there a real answer for why Invader Zim was canceled, or did it just happen?
Rikki.
I knew it. I knew it.
We couldn't get anything done because we had to line everything up before we could ever record.
Also, I have a drawing for you too if you want it.
Is it in feces or blood?
I'm boring. It's in graphite. I'm sorry.
Ooh, graphite?
Yes.
That'll give us cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of which, I just want everyone out there to know, if you get bitten by a radioactive spider, you don't get superpowers, you get bone cancer. Write that down. Bring it to us. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of which, Rikki, apparently our panel is painful. We're gonna have to. Ooh, that's good. That's very nice. That's really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, write that down. Thank you.
I'll take the top half. Tear it.
Share that. Oh, is that freaking you out? Because I put it.
Yeah, don't put it there.
Here, let me put this down. Continue.
Howdy. I was just wondering if you ever like found yourselves wearing like your own merchandise, like if you ever went out and purposely bought your own
I'm
merchandise.
lucky to find myself wearing any clothes. No, my kids wear it. They wear a lot of Zim.
I thought they hated you.
They don't like they love me.
Howdy.
Why do you have to hurt Rikki?
Thank you.
I'm just picking this up.
Because yesterday you guys were very fond of my footy pajamas.
Yes, I like those. They were Gur footies, right?
They were Gur footies.
Yeah.
Yes, and they had Gur on their feet.
Fool!
So I just wondered if you ever like found yourself like wearing your like Invader Zim
No,
shirts.
sometimes I'll walk in and Rikki will be wearing my clothes.
I have a pair of SpongeBob pajamas.
Fool!
They gave them to me.
They did?
Yep.
SpongeBob?
That's how much they cared about our show. They gave me SpongeBob pajamas. Yes.
You got a lot of stuff. I didn't.
I worked there. I have a pair of. I was also a background painter in the show. Painted 700 backgrounds.
At once.
Okay, thanks y'all.
All the cover.
No!
So you actually don't know why Invader Zim got canceled? Or
It was just too good.
No, we don't know. Our ratings were low. They really were.
It was 500,000 per episode.
It was a lot of money to make our episode. Our ratings were low, and it found its life after the show was canceled.
So you
And
actually don't
may
know
or may
why
not
it
have been on the
got
right network. I don't know.
Oh, because do you think if it was put on in this generation, it'd have a better chance of staying on longer?
I think we're very fortunate that every year a new generation discovers our show because we did the show 12 years ago, so now kids that were 13 years old back then or 14 are now 24.
Crime rate's gone up
They're
too.
26 because that's 12 plus 13, 14, 12 plus 4, that'd be 26. They're 26, and so they're having babies now, and they're turning their little kids on to that and stuff. So that's why it's continues to go. Babies. Yeah, baby. We have to wrap it up. We gotta wrap up. Last
was nice
question, or we're done. One more question. Good question.
I just wanted to say to Rikki, especially since Tavish is lurking over there, that I really like your guys' comics, and I hope to see more of them.
Yeah! Thank you. All right, one last question. One more.
Hi, what's up? Big fan.
Oh, thank you.
I know you guys like working with John and everything. Has he ever approached you to work
Not
on
enough
like?
time. Bye. Yes, go ahead.
Has he ever approached you to like work on another project?
He always approaches us like this.
You remember the scene in Aliens when the lady is like flying the spaceship and the alien comes in? Yeah, it's like that.
Awesome.
We will be at our tables for 1/2 hour, then we leave. Follow us on @Richard Horevitz and @Rikki Simons and Twitter.